All right, hey everybody, Functional Bodybuilding family. I am here to review the PPP squats. That's right, that's the Patrick Step, the Poliquin Step, and the Peterson Step. These are three exercises that are progressions of one another that are gonna help us build capacity in this knees over toe position with our heel eventually elevated. Why is that important? Well, every time you take a step down stairs, this is the position that you get into. If you're a hiker, I went on a big mountain expedition recently. All the hiking I did put this to the test. This is a natural position of life. We want to be strong in it, and it's going to help us build the strength of our feet and our ankles to support knee health when we're doing all the complex movements that we love to do in functional bodybuilding. So what does this look like? We start with the Patrick Step Up, and this is the base regression of this movement progression. Essentially, what we're looking to be able to do is control our body weight on one leg, stepping our heel out in front of our toe, tapping it, and coming back up. What this does is, again, it's keeping the foot flat. We're not raising our heel just yet, but it's teaching us how to control through the quad, the VMO, the hip, to have stability to control with one leg. Now, that movement, the Patrick Step Up, can be progressed by going up to a small step, just like this, as well on the other leg. And of course, I could keep going up to a height of possibly 6 inches, but honestly, once you get to being able to do this at 2 inches for repeated reps with control, it's time to potentially progress to the next movement, which is the Poliquin Step Up. Now, Charles Poliquin brought this to the equation. He recognized the importance of this, and what we're gonna do now is we're gonna add a slant to the foot. So what this is gonna accomplish is now we're putting even more load and force onto the knee, onto the quad, as we lower and tap this heel and come back up. This could be done just on the ground to begin with, learning how to control here, or as you saw me doing it a moment ago, it can be done on a 2-inch step, it can be done on a 4-inch step, or even a 6-inch step. Now, as you're building up in this particular step up progression, you want to be able to master doing this. Sets of 10 to 15, lots of control with your torso up tall, not hunched over, and the knee pushing out over the toe just like that for 15 reps. Once you get there, we can consider loading. We wouldn't load the Patrick Step Up. We would work towards this progression and master this at body weight before taking on a loading progression like a dumbbell, a single dumbbell in the suitcase position. And we do not want to see any changes to form once we start adding that progressive load. Okay, once we've mastered that, and again, this could be 20 to 25% of your body weight in each hand doing the Poliquin Step Up, we can now progress to doing something called the Peterson Step Up. Now, the Peterson Step Up is essentially a Poliquin Step Up without the slant board. We're going to perform the same movement, raising the heel and coming back up. So this is truly what the walking down the stairs action looks like. The more I get that back heel to come up, the more it pushes my knee over my toe, the more it's going to challenge that same motor control and quadricep strength and single leg control of our body weight. So with the Peterson Step Up, we want to be able to go down, tap, come back up without having to brace ourselves with the other leg. So all the control is coming from one side. Loading on this, again, I could go back to the dumbbell and I could even hold it in a goblet position and do this for my 10 to 15 reps, or as you might see show up later on in a functional bodybuilding program, progressing to even a back rack Peterson Step Up, where we would progress as much as 50% of body weight. Those loading progressions truly do not define your success with this movement. Learning body control in this is everything. The load can come later, and truthfully, the load you'll see in your other movements like front squats, back squats, thrusters, and cleans as a result of getting better at body weight control. One thing I did not mention is that I am a big fan of using assistance on this particular exercise, whether it be the Poliquin or the Peterson, using it just for balance so you can get confident and build the motor control to do this correctly is going to save you a lot of frustration from losing your balance. It's going to help you progress faster, and soon enough you'll notice you don't need the pole or the squat rack anymore, and you'll be on your way to stronger knees, bulletproof knees, better athleticism, and more success in functional bodybuilding. Thanks guys, good luck.